Hello, welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy. I'm Gabriella Espinosa, and I'll be taking us through a 30-minute Pure Soul Alchemy session today. Typically, these sessions are about 20 minutes, but today's session is action-packed, so it's maybe a little bit longer than what we usually do. It's most beneficial if you can lay down and close your eyes during your treatment. That way, you can receive it as deeply as possible. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of channeled shamanic operations. Through my perception and vocalization of what I perceive is going on in the energetic grid, we're able to bring in these technologies to come into your physical reality and enact change on your behalf. So allow your mind to relax without focusing too much on interpretation of the words or phrases or what I'm doing. And you can notice any attempts by your mind to hold on to these words and just simply let them go into and let yourself go into the healing transmission of what's being said. And if you fall asleep, that's really great. It's quite helpful if you can replay the session often to deepen its healing effects and take the healing further. And if you like the session and find it helpful, please subscribe and hit the little bell and the like and all that good stuff. So today's show is a shamanic treatment and ritual that you can play anytime you feel that you need to bring the forces of light into your life. It is especially potent during the timing of the full moon and All Saints Eve, aka Halloween. So be sure to play it often, especially during the next 3 weeks. However, like all sessions, they are timeless, and this session is timeless, and you can play it any time in the future. Also, this session works in tandem with the latest group session that we just did, Advancing Personal Perception to the Transpersonal. So before listening to the session, in your mind's eye, connect with where in your life you feel you'd like to bring in the forces of divine light, and bring this to the forefront of your attention as you're receiving these alchemy applications. So now go ahead and lay down, relax, close your eyes, get comfortable. And begin taking a few deep, slow breaths. As you are deeply breathing, begin feeling into your body. Notice where you feel tension, pain, numbness, or any sensation. Envision your breathing reaching these areas and touching them and informing them, and bringing life force and vitality there. And allow this breathing perception to continue as we go through our session. So we're going to begin by connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence, aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves, aligning with the earth, the sun, the moon, with our own Mother, Father, God self, with our own inherent creator self, and a right placement in the universe. The purest healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. We now invoke, welcome, and receive our beloved Mother and Father God to exact their loving, divine, blessed grace directly into our healing proceedings today. Great. Healing point number 1, initiating recovery processes for power grab mentalities. This is a program. So we're initiating healing and recovery processes for power grab mentalities. Resetting mental body initiative functionality into its right light-filled properties. Resetting mental body initiative functionality into its right light-filled properties. True correct form, true correct functionality, and individuality engagement throughout. Initiating an emotional body let go, releasing of the pattern of taking charge, assuming beliefs, making decisions, taking on viewpoints, etc., without first deciphering the inherent underlying circumstances and without first consulting the intuitively wise and knowing portion of your being. So it's a pretty long-winded description of this pattern that we are doing a disassembly and healing and recovery from. Spiritual light body engagement and true form reaction recovery interface. All right, so as this is clearing, we're doing also some clearing in the heart area, releasing pressure, relieving pressure held in the heart area. True divine acknowledgement coming through, individuality, individuation coming online further and further, deeper and deeper. Right, so we're bringing in divine remediation. And just FYI, I do a lot of deep breathing to help move these processes along and assist with the assimilation and integration into your system. All right, initiating a intuitive reclamation and optimization. Full-scale recovery of our authentic extrasensory investigation capacity. Intuitive union within. Benevolent intermediary allowance. And welcoming divine altruistic assistance. Healing the pattern of quote unquote screaming agony where there is none. Can't wrap my brain around that one, but we're clearing for it. Healing the pattern of quote unquote screaming agony where there is none. So we're doing a massive cleansing of that pattern, whether it's our own or whether it's in the collective or both, family timelines. Healing parallel divides. Healing parallel divides. Initiating action revitalization to move beyond window scheme of reference, uncertainty blockades. I'll say that again. Initiating action revitalization to move beyond window scheme of reference, uncertainty blockades. And clearing operating from extremes. And I'll also include false dichotomy setups. So clearing the operating from extremes and false dichotomy setups. Higher evocative, emotive stance, stabilization, and quality upgrade. Healing point number 2, interdimensional light-filled occupation. Soon to be disclosure of heaven in the day-to-day realm. healing conversely signaled appearances. Communal let go, rescinding restrictive and disabled parameters for faith and hope. Restoring fully aligned appreciation for one's destiny. And healing discrepancies. Initiating an overview reclaim. Great, and let's clear in the so solar plexus. No, it's in the upper abdominal area, above the belly button. It's not quite the chakra, but I think it's that whole vicinity. So we're just going to do a massive, a massive cleansing there. Okay, now let's do a solar plexus chakra cleansing. Overview recalibration, overview reclaim, mental body functionality repair, releasing restrictive, suppressive alliances. We're dissolving, we're disavowing all disruptive cords, ties, and mechanisms of restraint. Dissolving all superimposed loyalties that restrict our individual divine plan. Great, and we want to do a little cleansing in the heart with that one. Just doing some heart tapping there. And you can visualize that your fingers are tapping your heart. You don't need to, but you can visualize that. Doing a massive heart energy cleansing dissipation. Great. Healing point number 3, immersing ourselves in the light of true victory. Immersing ourselves in the light of true victory. The details are already underway and implemented. Great, and we want to do some restoration of the breath, restoring the breath, and recovering our full breathing capacity, and infusing light into all our airways and air passages and airway maintenance mechanisms. Okay, so let me repeat. Immersing ourselves in the light of true victory. The details are already underway and implemented. And so we're letting go of the illusion of hard work requirements. That in order to be victorious, in order to be successful, in order to be on our true course, our true path, that it requires hard work. It just requires being authentic and being our true selves. Now, letting go of illusions and delusions and programs might be hard work, but being ourselves, easy. Great. Overview refocusing. Great. So awareness of any pain or tough emotions or anything that is not us, and allowing ourselves to disidentify, allowing ourselves to see it, but know that we are not it, so to speak. Great. Well, we want to do emotional body dissipation, an emotional body dissipation. Right, light, divine instance setup, or being set up. Falling in step with divine guidelines. And flowing effortlessly forward to triumph. All the while instilling a divine light infusion. Upgrading our current field to enable light-filled activations. Upgrading our current field to enable light-filled activations. Receiving these activations fully in every corner, in every part of our particulate of our being, and integrating them with ease. Inspiring light-filled deliberations, light-filled decision-making, and upgrading our divine light coordinations. Okay, so I want to do an acclimating to divine light presence. Acclimating to divine right presence. Restoring divine compass functionality, where all parts of our being are in alignment with purity. Great. Steady, light-filled divine light sequences in tune with our heart. Great. And once again, heart compass repair in accordance with our divine light essence. Healing point number 4, aligning with truth. Aligning with truth. Aligning with peace. Full-scale alignment principles coming forward and on board. Rescinding and releasing any victim identifications and projections. I now recognize that I am fully 100% powerful in and of myself, and I recognize the same in you. Seeing it in self and recognizing that in others. So that others may receive this transmission and see it in themselves. Rescinding of pathways of being consumed with worry and uncertainty. Leaving behind, letting go of these pathways of being consumed with worry and uncertainty. And being at peace and okay with not knowing what's coming next. trusting, restoration of being fully balanced with the glory and the victory of supreme benevolent outcomes. Great. And let's do a solar plexus chakra cleansing once again with that. Aligning with matched sequences of success. Aligning with matched sequencing of success. Great. And we're going to clear back of the throat chakra area, doing a dissolution of energies there. Healing of any trapped energies there in the back of the throat chakra. Elimination of perceptions and expectations of failure, of doom, of chaos, of despair. Great. So we're just going to hang out and just continue these eliminations. Offering ourselves the opportunity with these eliminations to receive and hold more light in its stead. Great. Front of the solar plexus. Yes, front of the solar plexus. Remediation, harmonization. Restoring the awareness and tenacity to see lessons as welcomed passages and to see them through all the way to success. Restoring the awareness and tenacity to see lessons as welcomed passages and to see them through all the way to success. Great. We're doing a back of the crown chakra cleansing. I know you have your eyes closed, but I am pointing to the area where that's happening. Great. And we want to do an opening and a receptivity engagement with the top of the head into the upper chakras. Great. We're going to begin our alchemy declarations. I am relaxing as profoundly beneficial divine light frequencies are pouring in, and I fully receive them 100%. I know these are coming in for the betterment of humanity as a whole, and I claim my individual part in the process of stepping up, tuning up my personality and my energy being. I rest in the knowledge that it is all for the highest good. And I trust that I am supported and well cared for during this dynamic up-leveling. And I trust that everyone is well cared for throughout this process. And so it is. Great, so we're now bringing our session to a close. Thank you so much for tuning into Pure Soul Alchemy. If you found this session helpful, please click the like and subscribe buttons and the bell to be alerted when new sessions come about. I highly recommend that you listen to this session repeatedly and for a little while to come. This will deepen the effects of the session and take your healing further. To schedule an individual session and for more information, please visit www.puresoulalchemy.com. This is Gabriella Espinosa. Have a wonderful day.